Hello viewers, and welcome back to Allayi on Endless. Okay, look, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's looking a little grim. Things have been better in the past. Our villages are continuing to get converted. They've reconverted this village, apparently. That's something we're gonna have to deal with. I'm never gonna be able to have any population from my villages ever again. Between blue killing everybody and purple converting all my villages. This is pretty grim. Also, this happened. The Allayi have noted your overall condition and still believe that Origa has blessed us with her greatest empire. I'm not 100% clear on what this is supposed to... Is this supposed to be a compliment? Did they compliment me? Because the wording's kind of ambiguous, right? Origa has blessed us with her greatest empire. So, like, they're talking about me, but then they're saying they blessed us with her greatest empire. It kind of sounds like they're saying they're great. I don't know. We can see that Red is not. Red still has provinces over here. Green's got stuff going on. And then I want to show you guys something that I found out while I was checking out the status screens, just trying to get myself back in the headspace of where I am in this game. Look at this. Green has a 48% of the way toward an expansion victory. That is bananas. That's so many. It's so many hexes that they own. It's so many regions. We can't see Green, but from that number, Green must own like huge amounts of land over here. For comparison, Blue, who is doing fine. Blue's doing well. Where's Blue on the expansion? Yeah, less than half. So Green has this many provinces, and then that many again, and then like two more than that. It's possible Green's gonna win this game before we can do anything about it. Alright. Exciting times. Let's focus up. So, long-term goals, short-term goals. I suppose sort of medium-term goals, kill purple, right? Although we lost a great army, and not that long ago, we must fight back. We must continue. Purple seems to be confused. We're gonna take advantage. But we also need to do something about Blue getting all up in our territories and ruining everything for us all the time. Hey look, birth. A joyous day indeed. I don't know that I really have a lot that I want to do here. I'm kind of just waiting for cities to produce people. We need governors very badly. So I think that's what our dust is going to be devoted to. Also, we're going to have a winter in 8 turns. When that winter hits, we need to scrabble for pearls real quick, because we can move our faction quest along if I just build a Garth right here. Alright, Blue is pillaging everything. Literally nothing I can do about it. My entire army is 2 monks. Oh, you know what? Speaking of heroes, we do need our commander back. Is it worth buying the commander back early? He's not currently getting XP, I believe. Actually, let's see. I think that's true. Yeah, I think it's true that he's not getting XP while injured. So buying him back, yeah, let's go ahead and buy him back. Let's fix that. Especially since he's, like, close to a level. I don't know, I guess we come down here. I don't know actually what we're hoping to achieve by doing so. Oh, Blue naturally stopped caring about one of those. Also, Aldodev's gonna lose population. Alright, alright. I do need this monk completed, and then you can go back to focusing on food after that, I guess. Because apparently you need to. You don't want your cities to be low on their progress bar toward the next citizen as winter hits, generally speaking. Alright, somebody has moved forward into that era, that very distant era. We're going to have enough, what do you call it? We're going to have enough influence to do this plan again. which I think will in fact be the play. Also, decreased population. Fantastic. We can't even research security technologies yet. The first one is in the next era, right? Yeah. We're getting slowly picked apart here. My enemies who are attacking us on dimensions we have no way of fighting back against. Actually, you know what? Our next hero maybe is better served as a spy in Blue's Empire, just locating their spies. Because otherwise we're never going to be able to stop Blue from doing this. You know what? We're going to try to make peace with somebody. Let's try to make peace with Blue. As much as I hate them, and as much as it will not stop them from doing espionage, it will stop them from pillaging stuff. Oh, that's right, we gotta kill that village. Now it has 2 terrible unupgradable units in it. That's what I need to be doing at this time. Somebody has completed the industrial megapole. Was it purple? Because that would actually be sort of great. Alright, well, we want to get to the top of the faction tree as quickly as possible for the magic of Cultural Ambassador. You guys need to move over to here, join this army. You also need to join this army. What are you doing? Okay. So Aldodev needs food. It needs to produce some food prior to winter. And Central Market, I think, is probably the play. In every place that doesn't have one, like, that's really important. What does it cost us to buy a new hero? Alright, we're gonna need a spy, I think. That's gonna be the best way that we can defend ourselves. Unfortunately, at this point in the game, heroes are incredibly expensive. It really is unfortunate. Oh, actually, yeah, a Barian would still benefit from a market. I was thinking, oh, maybe that city doesn't need one due to the Wonder being at level 2 and providing a ton of bonuses, but alright, you. Yeah. Wow, we took a ton of damage from that. How do we take so much damage? That's 2 Vine Snakes. I act outraged, but I know how we took so much damage. Okay, decreased population in Aldodev. Decreased industry in Gulji. Both of the spies were wounded. Surprise, surprise, they were both blue, and also my stuff has been pillaged. You know what? Maybe we should just scoop out of this. I think that we're behind enough, and Blue is now going to be keeping a boot on our neck tightly enough that maybe it's not winnable anymore. I'll push on a little further. But I'm starting to wonder if, a lot of the times it's the case that you can catch up. Right, the huge bonuses that the AI gets help to compensate for the fact that you're way better at the game than the AI is, and at some point, the fact that you're way better at the game will lead to you having greater incomes than the AI's natural income plus their bonuses. You start to catch up, you do. And we've seen that in the other Endless series, where we've actually gotten ahead of the AI on science or something. Yep, that is why we came here. A single fanatic, let us rumble. That's just free murder. And then we'll head up toward this village over here. Yep, and everything's getting pillaged forever because we have no way of stopping it. As soon as we have some more pearls, we can level up our altar. So, what have we learned from this game that we can apply to the next game, if indeed it is the case that we lose, which I think is a perfectly reasonable assumption? I think he's just standing here waiting until he has the influence necessary to convert this village. I think that's what's happening. Gee, what a surprise. The person was born in Gulji and is immediately assassinated. There's literally nothing I can do about it. Next turn I can hire a hero, but there's no Forgotten Heroes on the marketplace. Roving Clan Zeros have Spying 3, which we'll have to do because we definitely need to get moving on this. Oh, hey, blue guys. Challenge them before anything moves into reinforcement range. Alright. And we forced those blue guys out of our territory on the turn that the pearls spawned. That's pretty good. Okay. Ran them down. Are you... How many of his armies are in my territory? Yep, Aldodev has been killed down to 1 citizen again. The very moment that we can pick up security tech, we will. And for now, all we can really do is try to keep forcing his guys out. Well, at least my units are getting a lot of good combat XP. Yep, that stack of pearls disappeared. Which means that there was another blue army right next to the blue army that we forced out. Yeah, everything in my empire is constantly being thrashed. So we need to erect the watchtowers here, here, and here quickly. This one will help too. Unfortunately, actually, if we get this one up and this one up, I think it'll be pretty hard for blue to get in because they can't actually walk into this huge space due to all the cliffs. They have to walk around a lot, which will put them in range of the watchtowers. Alright, well, first things first. Let's buy us a spy. Who has abilities that are relevant? Neither one of you, really. I was looking for abilities that were relevant after we no longer need them as a spy, since that's the only difference that there could possibly be between them. You know, his guys took those pearls and haven't, like, brought them home or anything. I should be able to grab this army and force them to give us the pearls out of their pockets. That was a large stack of pearls, too. This is 2. This is 1. This is 1. Ugh, this sucks. Are we honestly going to go a whole winter without getting enough pearls? What is it going to take to build the next Garth? 18. Yeah, there's not actually enough pearls in my territory for that. There's no pearls in Purple's territory near the border. I have to walk around this lake to get to that one. I think we just, like, are not going to be able to build that Garth. Alright, well, we can't do anything else that would require our pearls. We can begin the construction of the watchtowers. Watchtowers require enough industry that they may as well be impossible to build in a bunch of my cities. Let's have a quick look at the charts here. So green has a huge number of provinces. Nobody's actually getting very far on a lot of the... Yeah, like our research output is pathetic. But we're actually not that far behind. Okay, green's making a lot of science now. Our science is actually, like, in line with these other empires. And, of course, blue's science is always going to be in the toilet, because they're forgotten. I'm just trying to determine if it's even worth continuing to play this game, or if I'm out of the running already. I was planning to stay in to see the next step of the faction quest, but since we're not going to be able to do that this winter... What is this? That's only 2. Oh, and also if I went in there, I might actually meet Pink, which would turn into another disaster. Yeah. I think part of what happened here is that I settled in the wrong direction. Given that we're going to be able to make a limited number of cities, we probably have to settle in a direction that makes us safe. I'm used to settling aggressively to steal land from other people, but by making it so that I couldn't put my back up against the coast, I let myself get completely enveloped. And then it turned out that the person who completely enveloped me was forgotten. Alright, I hope you guys don't object to this. I am going to scrap this game. I think it is the case that I am not going to be able to win anymore. And I really don't know that any of us is going to learn very much from me being slowly ground to dust over the next 100 turns. So let's take the lessons from that game, bring them forward into this new game, and do better. So first of all, I have to be much more strategic with my settlements as the Allayi. This is hard. I had to be very, very careful. I think, to a certain extent, I was underestimating the degree of the expansion disapproval. It's, like, impossible to maintain good approval rates over even 3 cities with these guys. So I have to be very, very careful with the land that I take. And I have to... Yeah. And I have to settle in a way that my territory is very defensible and also not attractive to others to attack. It's going to be a little interesting when wartime comes around, because wartime is going to come around. Given that we aren't going to be able to just hold enemies. Ooh, 10 wine to start with. That's handy. So let's have a quick look at the legendary deeds. Have 30 units of one luxury resource in hand at the end of the turn to get 130 emeralds. Emeralds suck, so I'm not too worried about that. Pacify 8 villages. Okay. Stuff we can do. Let us find... Ooh. We have a couple of attractive anomalies right in front of us here. But let us find the optimal space within our starting region, if we can. Alright. I will search that ruin the very moment that I'm sure I'm not sending my hero that way. Because if my hero's going that way, then I would rather have him search it, obviously. Wait a second, we have a little peninsula over here. Okay. Yeah, my hero's going to go down this way, I think. So let's go ahead and get this. So where does this settler go? Well, I guess let's launch the hero off first. There's a couple of tiles I can't see yet. Alright, now we have vision of the entire region. That's a little too much soon. So, actually no, zoom out that far. Let me just see. See, anomalies are... few. No strategic resources. This isn't a terrible location. It is quite a bit of industry. It doesn't have a lot of tiles with science, but it has a fair amount of science. 9 science isn't bad. We'd easily be able to expand into having this anomaly as well. Which would help with the dust problem, because we're definitely short on dust in this location. Yeah, settled this way gains us another 6 dust. Yeah, I think this is right. Oh, and this is going to be way more important with this faction than it has been with other factions. In case you're unfamiliar, sometimes anomalies give approval. Earth Tower gives approval, which is perfect. That's actually really, really great for us. So we're not going to pop the wine just yet, I think. Is that right? Do I want to hold on to the wine? Actually, let's research Language Square, then Mill Foundry. Since it's going to take 6 turns for us to get through our Founders Memorial anyway. Do I want to pop the wine? The wine would put me to Fervent. It's not a lot. Plus 15% science and plus 15%... Oh, it's plus 15% everything except influence. You get 1 bonus at the Empire level, or 2 of the resources bonuses at the Empire level, and then 2 of them at the city level. Those numbers are small. You know, 15% of my city's industry is only 2 industry, maybe, depending on how it rounds. So, question is the small amount worth spending a resource booster on when I know how it's going to engine into much larger things? I think the answer is no. Especially because we're getting a bonus, potentially, for having 30 of one thing. Yeah, I think I hold it. I'm obviously going... No, I'm not going to hold it. Engine, go. Go, Empire, go. Alright, purple. Purple is right here. If purple is forgotten, I swear somebody on Origa clearly hates me. Alright, got nothing in that one, but we know for a fact that we're about to get a Skyfin and some pearls out of this one. Huzzah! Alright, build an altar. Build an altar to get Moonleaf. That's very compelling. Actually, yeah. You come up this way so that you can head this way. I like that we started against the coast this time. Especially since we're apparently going to be squeezed in by other players right away. Alright, the die we will definitely hold on to. So this region... Oh no, I was going to say this region seems quite small, but it's one of those ones with a big tail, I think. What do we find? 30 dust and 2 pearls. So we are 1 pearl short of being able to build our... what do you call it? Our altar. There it is. Also 5 titanium. Not terrible. So... do I want to rush by this? I think I want to hold dust and then rush by the mill foundry, maybe. No, you know what? We're going to rush by this because it's not actually that much dust. And then we're going to, between the increased income because we have our Founders Memorial and the income that we're going to get from searching all these ruins with this Skyfin, which is a thing that's totally going to happen, we'll just get enough dust from searches. It'll be great. We have Language Square this coming turn, so actually let me try to end some guys adjacent to some minor faction camps. This region is not terrible as far as future settling goes. It has a couple of interesting anomalies close together, areas that have nice generalized resources. It's a lot more tempting to go for specialized resource areas in your later settlements. I think I'm actually just going to park this guy here. Make parlay with my home region minor faction a priority. Alright. Get some quests, hopefully get quests that we can complete. Try to get that legendary deed for pacifying 8 villages. Destroy a Gorin village, not my favorite. Gift 10 spices to the Saratan. That's probably not happening. It's going to really depend on whether or not the spices show up for free. You can parlay with these guys. Colonize their region. It's another Saratan village. That's interesting. So there are 3 villages in this region, plus the one in our capital. We could end up with 4 Saratans. I don't remember what the Saratan bonus is. Okay, we found some more dust. We don't need that much more dust. It's 178, I think, to rush by a foundry from 0% completed to done. The Hernos are... I'll keep it in mind. Maybe we'll give you 50 dust. Maybe we won't. Trying to keep my options open here. Okay, that's a bummer. That's like finding an empty ruin for right now. I'm a little nervous about actually meeting purple. I don't know if I want to. You know, I'm a little skittish because you can never tell what temperament another AI is going to have. And if they're forgotten, they'll start crapping all over my stuff immediately. Well, it looks like we have met green, and they are roving clans. That's actually probably a good thing. As much as it would suck to be banned from the market. Okay, it looks like there's only one village in this region, so that's a little bit of a bummer. We do have spices available, though. So, having a green neighbor, or having a roving clan's neighbor, is at least good for our ability to not necessarily have to be beset by conflict on all sides, right? Because, I don't know about you guys, but I don't really love conflict when I'm trying to get stuff done. Okay, we have enough dust to buy our mill foundry. That will certainly help the process. This is a very oddly shaped region. What is down here? You guys can go and parlay with this tribe. Oh, did we speak with them already? When? What? Am I seeing the region borders incorrectly? Oh, this is the village over here, right. Oh, no, that's Temple Ruins. Did I have my hero speak to that particular village and then just, like, forget? That totally sounds like a thing I might do. Alright, well... we have not yet found a faction quest that, or a minor faction quest that, like, jumps right out at me as, oh, obviously we'll get this done. Which I'm a little annoyed about. It means we're probably not getting this legendary deed. Also, not really finding that many ruins this turn. So what else do I need to... I need to check down a little more thoroughly, I think. So settling Sondir is going to give us a border with purple. But it does have glass steel. This region has titanium and spices. 2 spice deposits, in fact. I like that a lot. Okay, this one might auto-complete, although it looks like it's maybe only on one village. Actually, let's find out. Let's see if we can't get a better view of this region. Alright, winter is still 21 turns away, which is a little bit of a shame. I really want an early winter. It helps me know where things are. Alright, the tribe in this region doesn't feel like they need to negotiate with me, which is a shame. Yeah, it seems like at a certain point the game just decides you have enough quests. I knew that. It's the same region. The same minor tribe. Alright, what do we have here? I can't actually see buildings, just exploitation tiles. Alright, well let's get our mill foundry. And then, we don't have a river, right? Yeah, we don't have a river. So, what we want to do here next is probably just get the big 4 under control. I'm going to prioritize resources that help us establish things first and science later. Okay, the mill foundry being completed took a couple of turns off of that. What do we got? Oh good, it's forgotten. I saw them make a move toward the Skyfin, and I evaded as quickly as possible. Okay. Alright, so we want to meet Pink probably then. Because Pink might give us some way to apply pressure to Purple. We're going to have to kill those Forgotten, though. The map is not big enough for a Forgotten AI and also any human players. It's just going to be trouble. Okay, this region is larger than I thought it was going to be. Lust for loot. I love lust for loot. I'll go get that ruin later. I'm gonna make moves toward lust for loot first. So let's see what we got over here. It looks like purple has not settled a second region yet. I know it's only turn 7. I'm not being ridiculous. They settled really quickly. I'm not being ridiculous, I insist. Yeah. So we need to get our Skyfin out of their territory, away from their armies, lest they attack it. Because they want to, for sure. They are filled with... They're just hateful people. They're a hateful faction. Alright, well, colonize that region is not happening. Just not a realistic option. Where is Pink? I want to say hello. This looks like a pretty large place. It's another Allayi. Okay. I recognize their buildings very quickly. Unusual architecture. I guess we can come over here and start siphoning the spices. Alright, Moonleaf. 10 Moonleaf would be lovely to have. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Come over here and start siphoning the spices so we can pass them to our minor faction. Alright, well that was all we really needed from this region. We don't need to, like, actually get near their troops or anything. We're going to want to form up. We're going to want to have some kind of plan in mind for dealing with these guys, like, pretty quickly. I do not have one now. I need to have one soon. Let's have a quick look. We'll finish mapping out this area over here. But I think this will be the known world for now. That's probably fine. So, where does our second city go? No. Hey, go this way. Okay, apparently they decided they wanted to run around a cliff instead of moving into this space, which is the one I was trying to click on. That's fine, whatever. You got out of their region. They'll feel a little bit less eager about attacking us, hopefully. Although I really have no reason to believe that. Okay. So we eat some Moonleaf and pop this right away. That'll be lovely. Way in the back of Green's territory. I'm sure they're going to love that. It looks like Green might be in a corner, which means they're going to want to expand out. And that actually, if we if we were to settle Samoa and then Asterisk right after, we could probably just effectively take them out of the game since they can't declare war on us. And mercenary armies almost can't be good. Yeah, go ahead and aspirate on these spices for a little while. Alright. So what did... Oh, we finished that. Nice. Got 10 more Moonleaf. We got lucky, and that completed by itself. This did not complete because Sondir got settled by purple. God damn it. Our Empire approval value could hit Fervent right now, actually. So there's that quest done. Hello, guys. You definitely don't want to fight me. I'm hoping. So yeah, Purple has settled onto us fairly aggressively. They are trying to make it clear that they want there to be a problem. I think that's what's going on here. I'm not happy about it. If I was going to build a triangle that includes the altar of Origa, I basically have to put this here, right? This ends up being the triangle. because this ruin prevents us from building the triangle in a way that's a little bit more profitable. I could also not go for a triangle. I could try to build more of a snake shape. I think this is still the place that stuff gets built, though, in either of those cases. You know, it would be real cool to have. I'm definitely finishing this first. Should I buy this out, actually? Because we could, right? And then, yeah. Then just get on this. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it, why not? I love legendary buildings. I love them so much. Yeah, this settle from purple is a statement. They have picked an enemy, and it is us. Which bums me out, if I'm being honest. I would really like for it to have been anyone else. Because now we basically don't have a choice. We have to settle Samoa. Soth is not a real thing. This region is ridiculous. Yeah, we have to settle Samoa. Maybe that's what I should be making next, actually. Yeah. We're finishing the Fervent quest right now, so... Alright, hold on a second. One thing at a time here. Produce 9 influence in one of your cities for 10 turns. I'm in a real hurry to get set up here. Producing 9 influence in this city is not going to help. Oh, he has a settler coming. He wants to fight me because he has a settler coming. Well, I don't think I can take this army, so... Yep, he intends to settle Samoa. Go. What are you doing? Go. Oh, he already has another region. This is actually a region deeper than I thought it was. Okay. Well... And now this guy gets to cross purple territory in order to get home. Alright, we're going to have to move this guy quickly to avoid him getting just attacked right away again by that army that's following him. Green is dropping armies out of their capital quickly in order to threaten me. Alright, 10 gold. Search the next location, which is down here. Green is being awfully aggressive for a Roving Clans player. Search the ruin again in order to find nothing. That's what I was most hoping for. Alright, well, we got this stuff done, so that's good. I think that these guys are trying to threaten our Skyfin. How many more turns do we have on this stuff? Oh, I should activate this now. This is... How many turns do we have left on this thing? 7. It definitely feels like a bug, right? That I can click on this and activate it again to... Not to restart the booster right now, but to add 10 turns to the length of the booster. Because that means that the booster is effectively getting applied 7 turns in the future. But... I definitely will not be in a position to be able to do that 7 turns in the future. This feels like a... I would be shocked if it was a thing that the developers intended. Alright, we're going to leave the Skyfin here for now. He can always retreat if they want to get a little aggressive with him. I have to say, I'm pretty surprised, though. I don't usually see a Roving Clans player attacking their neighbors quite so much. Alright, well... Purple, given all of the directions in the world in which he could settle, of course settles directly onto us. I guess I settle Utanla. And then take Soth afterward. It sucks. But if I take Utanla and Soth, I contain green. Yep, retreat. You're just being an asshole. You don't even... All you're doing is being a dick. Alright, well I'm gonna go and hand these guys 10 spices, I think. Just that I don't have to deal with any more bullshit than I absolutely have to. Hi, Pink. It definitely looks like we have to reform our army and get ready for war, because Purple's going to be wanting to give us shit in the near future. Green apparently is not going to let us set foot outside of our own territory for more than a second without harassing us. It can never just be friendly, right? We can never just be friends with anyone. And somewhere in the distance, you notice how the Draken player is never, like, on our immediate borders? It's never like, hey, let's have a friendship party. Let's all talk about how much we love resources and stuff. He's going to go get one more point of spices, and we're going to activate that booster. Alright. So our settler is going to settle Utanla to prevent Purple from settling it and trying to wall us in. If we settle right here, we get a reasonable amount of industry, quite a lot of food, a bit of dust, a bit of science. Is that still the best place, though? It has quite a bit of food. We would actually maybe be able to maintain some population there. I think that's going to be it. I'd love to not settle until after Empire Plan time, but I don't know how feasible that's going to be. Oh. Huh. Because they attack me a ton, but then they compliment me? I have to admit, they've thrown me for a bit of a loop. So will this guy get the point of spices right away? Yes, he did. So we can just leave. I don't want to get attacked again. Yay, the population of the capital has grown to 2. Well, we did get a point of population by making these guys peaceful. What did these guys want? They want us to burn down a Gorin village in Soth? This Gorin village. Yeah, alright, let's do it. What the hell, why not? Oh, you know what? Before we do anything, let us upgrade the Seeker design and put some armor on them. We may as well. We actually have a surplus of dust for the first time ever. What feels like the first time ever. So let's retrofit these guys. It'll extend their survivability a little bit. The hero's already wearing everything that is appropriate. Alright. It's not likely to make a huge difference, but it is something that I would like to get started. So Soth also has no strategics. Basically, we're going to have 3 regions here and only have access to a single glass steel deposit. Not happy about it. Also, I think we need to pick up Mercenary Market next. Given our dust surplus, we're actually in a position to buy a governor pretty quickly. Alright. And I've already... Yes, produce 9 influence in a city, that's right. Already spaced on the requirements of that quest. Alright. Hello, Saimoa. Well, this right here is where I'd like to settle. We'll see how feasible it turns out to be. I'm actually going to keep the Skyfin in range. Yeah, we're going to use it for combat. It's not great, but it's not horrible either. And it has a fair amount of health. Man, maybe this is dangerous. I certainly don't want to lose it, right? Yeah, I think it'll be okay. You have a ranged attack? You have a 3 ranged attack. Yeah, okay. We're doing it. Alright. Let's manual, just to make sure nothing crazy happens. They get to move first. They have Cavalry Slayer. That sucks, I forgot about that. Let's start way back, though, so that we get advantage of the advantage of making a charge. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy goes like 1, 2, 3. Actually, he'll go first and he'll move to here. And then this guy will go 1, 2, 3, 4. If our Skyfin comes in here. Okay, good. Oh, that's right. The Skyfin can buff. He has his what do you call it? Is it shifting awe? Yeah. Plus morale to friendly targets. But he also does more damage than those guys do. I think I'd rather just have him attack. Oh. Right. I always forget about the fact that our morale changes our initiative. Shoot. Well, at least he moved in a way that makes sense. We should definitely all focus on this guy, though. And actually, there's kind of a little bit of value in the fact that they want to attack the Skyfin so much, because they don't have a damage bonus against it, while they do have a damage bonus against our other troops. Of course, they've all moved into the forest now, which is annoying. Everybody gets to be in the forest. All of our troops have defense. None of us have any attack. Also, what are you doing? You should be moving up. You could be healing people. Oh no, he can't follow his order. He's just gonna like walk a space in a random direction. Okay, now he attacked. Alright, well, that was embarrassing. We are so bad at our jobs, but we got there. So how many villages did I just pacify by doing that? Oh, it's 3, actually. Oh, I mean, we didn't pacify them yet. We have to go back and talk to them. Go back. Inform them of our victory. So we got 15 titanium for doing that, and we'll get 15 glass steel for right-clicking on their village afterward. Awesome. 3 free points of population for the new village, and only one of them is going to be immediately pillaged. So that's cool. Also, Gorin, I believe, are plus food if you assimilate them, which is not useless. What is this? This is a settler. He could be just trying to settle Soth, which I would not care for. That would be bad for me. Yeah, that would be bad for me. You're not allowed to do that. Oh, no, you don't have your action point. Okay. Move quickly. Alright. So here's what we do. We attack the settler with this army, don't include the Skyfin as reinforcements, and then attack the army with the Skyfin immediately after the resolution of the battle. Yes. That's the plan. Here's hoping. So we have 250 dust. We're going to be able to quick buy the mill foundry for this city. That'll be nice. Alright, here we go. Here we go, here's hoping. Go get him. Alright, yeah, do not include those guys. Auto. Nope, stop running. Alright, auto. Whew, alright, I know green's not gonna like that, but... Sorry, guy. Okay, you were going to be doing this. That would be a thing that would be cool. Yeah, I'm definitely straining my relationship with Green, but in a sense I don't care, because they can be dicks to us in a lot of ways, but none of those ways are declaring war on us or pillaging our stuff. They might pick up pillage, I guess. It's possible. Okay, let us buy this and this, hit that, then settle this city. Whew, okay. And then we're going to need, like, a new settler pretty soon, because I want to get Soth before Green can. He might have just been going to Ashrusk, but I didn't want to risk it. And Utanla has awesome production capabilities. Get some citizens and some stuff done. Oh, I forgot to hit the Moonleaf booster before hitting settle. Damn it. That's a stupid mistake. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Oh, this is Dorgeshi, not Gorin. We are fighting a Gorin village. Seratan give defense, which is something that our units definitely do not need more of. We're actually pretty well defended already. This is luxury resources. Neither one of them are worth assimilating right now, that's for sure. Seven turns. Is what it is, I suppose. I guess these guys can go over and search this ruin, and it'll also help us keep an eye on the state of incoming settlers. Okay, purple. Yeah. Threaten. Like there was any situation where you weren't going to use all of your resources to be a huge dick to me. Come on. Is this a settler? It is. Not for nothing, but if that guy comes anywhere near this border, I will ventilate him. You already have 3 regions. You do not need a 4th yet. We have dropped below 50% approval. Speaking of extra villages, man, I don't really want to take on another city right now, but I know that if I don't, then I'm not going to have the opportunity to. If he wants to settle Ashrusk, do we just let him? Okay. I think he intends to defend this settler. Alright, this seems like a fine time to make use of our shipyard. Alright, Tanla has 2 citizens already. Do I want to start making a settler right now? Hurry! Hurry! Cut him off! Go away! No settling! Oh, we're out of move. There we go. This Skyfin has been a delight. Alright, get back to work. So, the Forgotten got our tactical training, and somebody else got the emeralds, I'm assuming? Yeah, that's fine. We don't care about that. I know. You're mad about me eating your settlers, which is essentially me killing points of population from your cities. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care how you feel about it. So we need to get our approval rating back on track here. Refuse. He wanted peace, but I have to give him 24 titanium. That's not happening. That's not how this works. Alright, well, I suppose that I don't really need Alchemist Furnace. That's sort of a weird thing. I only have one strategic resource deposit in my entire empire. And if I settle another region, it's going to be Soth, which also does not have strategics. I guess at this point, with the way things are working out, I should probably explore to the south. Now that this is a region that's adjacent to my empire and everything, I should probably know what's down here. So if I were going to make a settler here, how long would it take? If I put him up top, and then converted everybody to industry, it would take 4 turns. And then I'd immediately have seed storage as well. Yeah, alright, get on it. Our next Empire plan is going to be less than awesome. And then Regis will convert to producing industry to move the faction quest along in the near future. So I don't really need to research Alchemist's Furnace then, I guess. I could pick up Open Pit Mine. I have dyes available. Let's do that. I am not at all happy about purple. At least he's pushed over against pink a little bit, and that may distract him. I'm also a little nervous, like, exploring southward, because how many settlers is green going to throw into the blender, do you think? I bet it's more than 2. Alright, so we do see titanium in Mahalen. We don't know who's down here. Somewhere there's a blue player, and then also the Draken are somewhere. Probably one of them is down here and one of them is down here, would be my guess. It definitely settled 4 players within a space of like 8 regions, though. And then I guess gave the other 2 the reign of the southern half of the world. I know that... Oh, are we... Really? Already? Okay. This is a green army. It's not settlers. Don't know what they're up to. Ah, they're defending this settler. Not terrible. Not a terrible play. I just need you not to settle south for like a couple turns, man. You want to settle Arusk? Totally fine with it. Nope, he's going to south. No. Well, your escort kind of moved away, actually, so... Violence. It's for you. Let's stop eating glass steel real quick, because we need to collect these pearls. 8 pearls spawned right next to my city. I am, like, overjoyed. Can you hear it in my voice? I'm so happy. Yeah, that's... I'm surprised that took that long, actually. Purple is apparently not doing a great job of controlling their minor factions. We have killed a 3rd green settler. Oh no, it survives. Fix it. Fix it. Okay. That's right, it did have a portion of a turn in which to regenerate there. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We'll grab these pearls right here and hit that ruin. We got our awesome museum. We're going to need Garth's. We're also going to need 9 influence per turn. Oh wow. Our dust is in a bad place. There we go. And the settler was completed. I think if we settled south, we want to do it down here on all these anomalies, right? Let's get a little closer and see what they are exactly. Yeah, that looks right to me. City's not going to expand very much. Alright, and we kept green from settling it in a way that's going to make them our enemy forevermore, I'm sure. Come on. Let's lock this up, finally. Okay. Our approval is properly in the toilet where it belongs. Hey, 40 dust. going to keep grabbing pearls. Alright, Soth needs this stuff in roughly this order. Do I want to rush their empire mint? Yeah, I think that's probably worth doing. Actually, I probably should have rushed Utamla's empire mint, huh? Well, that was silly. Hi, Green. Guess what? I happen to know that you were prevented from attacking me. Maybe he's just scouting for pearls. That seems feasible. Yep, Regis is losing population again. There's literally nothing I can do about that. For quite some time, in fact. I'm not going to be able to stop his spy. Let me think here. We're going to need either a hero to counter spy to push him out, or we're going to need to increase the town's security. I guess I do have access to, what do you call it? Roundup. Now that he's made it so that my city's not producing enough influence anymore, also these guys can go do this, I guess? Right, it would be a shame if I could get any kind of movement at all on any of my quest objectives ever. And the thing is, the Forgotten player, he will always choose to mess with the human player, regardless of whether that's actually his best option, and his best option for getting to a victory state, which it isn't, of course. The human player is, by definition, the weakest player at this point in the game. But the Forgotten will never fail to pillage your stuff and infiltrate your cities with maximum prejudice. If the roundup doesn't catch his guy, or at least force his guy out of the city, then there's nothing I can do. What are you doing? Go away. Let's manual so that we know that the militia take the brunt of the battle. Not because I'm a coward, although I am. Actually, you know what? When these guys attack, they do... Yeah, never mind. They are, in fact, going to go at them. Oh, nice move. He uses maximum movement allowance to move into a city tile. That's just good strategy. Alright, I think that this is roughly correct. Oh no, that one is faster due to the way the morale has worked out on this turn being slightly different. If you're not sure why there was a change there, I have a video on my channel that explains the basics of combat, including morale and how it works, and you should watch that because it's informative. Because I'm trying to help. I swear I'm trying to help. We actually probably don't need to be running the resource overlay. We're not settling again anytime soon. We can't afford to. I suppose we should parlay with those guys and see if we can't maybe get them to chill the hell out while also giving us stuff. We really, really need another point of population in one of our cities. Because everybody in our empire is on dust right now, and it's not enough. And I don't have the marketplace tech to sell any... I could sell a seeker, basically. That's my option. I don't have enough resources to pop a resource booster to get us... I wouldn't be able to get us up, What? 1 minus 1 is 0, it's fine. We have 1.5 and we're losing 1.9. I'm gonna sell a seeker. Is that really... That feels terrible. I can't move them back to, An army's going to be disbanded. That's what it's going to do. So, at least this way we get to choose who disappears. Wow, is that really the best way to do that? You couldn't just walk into the water right here? That was colorful. Wait, what is... Why does it think it's right there? What is happening here? Oh, there was an unexplored tile over here or something. Maybe one of these water tiles. And so the game was trying to draw a route that included land, and it treats unexplored tiles as land. Despite the fact that that's a horrible plan. Yep, okay. Yep, we get it. You're an asshole. That is not at all what I wanted to do. Well, shit, man. We're back to having lots and lots of extra dust with which we can, I don't know. Wait, why can't I build there? Oh, because that's where I'm already building this Garth. Do I want to backpedal on a small amount of industry and try to build the industrial megapole? I mean, this is a... No, that's got an industry cost that is maybe a little cartoonish for me to expect to actually finish. And of course, the city is being the village is being pillaged just the way I knew it would be. There's nothing that we can do about it. Even if we close our borders, we can't get it to actually matter. 10 spices and 10 grass silk. Man. Oh, purple declared war on us. Okay, well. The pillaging is not going to matter in the least. So yeah. We have alchemical alloys in 4 turns. We don't have an army. And we just had another empire declare war on us. While the production of our empire has been tremendously depressed by population loss and stuff. And of course we didn't catch the spy. Because I don't think roundups work on the AI. I think that the turn you start the roundup, they move the spy. Because I never have the roundup catch anybody. And I think that it's technically possible to know that a roundup is happening because a spy in a city has the capacity to view the city, and if you wanted to, you could look at every one of your spies' cities every turn and probably see that these are cut in half and know that a roundup is happening. And while that would be an incredibly tedious thing for a human to do, it's obviously pretty trivial for the AI. I think that that's probably what happens. It sucks. Alright, so purple declared war, but maybe he doesn't attack right away? Maybe? You need to make seekers, I guess. 5 turns each, huh? That's gonna be too slow to matter. This completely kills our income, but we're gonna need troops to survive. With any luck, maybe purple won't attack us right away, or we'll be too busy. Maybe pink will distract them. Nope, city's under siege by 4 units with 60 attack, 47 damage, 56 defense. To our 31 attack, 27 damage, 59 defense. We're certainly good at defense. They have double our damage, though. Double our attack as well. Alright. Yeah, I guess hold up in the city tile is pretty good. Pretty good strategy. And then we need to... Who is their first player? Their first character is here. He's going to move and attack right there. So he's going to be the subject of focus, I think. Let's try to do this. The video is running a little bit long, but I think that the game may be concluding right here. So, because I really do think that we'll probably lose the game if we lose this city. Is it the case with the Allayi that I can't even go to 3 cities in the early game? Like, do I have to stop expanding even earlier? Because with most empires, I'd be going for like 4 or 5 cities in the first 60 turns. And I was figuring with the Allayi, I could rush to 3 really hard and then just stop. And be like on 3 cities for a long time. But maybe that's not feasible. Maybe I need to stop at 2, or maybe I need to not even found my second city for longer. That feels pretty bad though, as far as gathering enough resources to win the game goes. It does look like they're having some trouble actually defeating us. Although we're not dealing any damage at all. And our Seekers are dealing 0 damage all the time. And taking a hell of a lot more than that in response. The chance to deal 0 damage is supposed to cap at like 25%. Are we gonna kill even one of these guys? And visually inspecting the table shows those guys having a chance to deal 0 damage of only 14%. Okay. So we managed to hold them off. The city's fortifications have fallen to 0, though. We'll get attacked next turn, and it's not going to be any better. Our hero's in maximum health right now. They're going to regenerate if we let them. We have to kill this guy. So how about... They have 3 moves? He'll probably move to here. Yeah, let's try this. You guys just stay put. Be strong. And you attack him. I guarantee he will be close enough for that to happen. We might be able to do enough damage to this guy. Nope, 0 damage. And only 20 to that guy. So he's going to get another turn. You know, I thought he was first on the initiative order, and he went first this turn, but he sure didn't go first last turn. What happened there? Oh, you know what? I should have had the hero move back a step last turn, because he still would have been in range, but then he wouldn't have been yielding the high ground attack advantage here. Well, the hero is no longer in a position to make decisions. Okay, so when we hit next turn, he takes our city. He's reduced the population of the capital, and he'll do it again, I'm sure, this coming turn or something. Look at all the influence, though. That'll certainly get our faction quest completed. We can't buy out guys. Way too expensive. Like, literally the only thing I can do is run this guy over so that they don't have a free attack next turn. That doesn't do anything. They're just gonna kill the Skyfin. It's not like the Skyfin can beat dudes in combat. He might be able to take out this first guy if we get a lucky hit. Actually deal damage. What's up? Pink is closing their borders to me? Okay. That's not a real thing. I'm killing this guy. Just for my own peace of mind. Get him. You can do it. Just deal 20 damage. Alright, take that, sucker. We finally got him, guys. Alright, well, I don't feel that I was in a terrible place scientifically there, either. This is going to bear some more investigation. Because I am not... Not only am I not winning, but I am, like, doing the opposite, whatever the opposite is. Obviously, I'm losing, but I'm talking about, like, each turn it feels like I get further away from victory. Whatever the word for that is. Actually, it looks like we might survive the turn. We held off the attack, or we held off the loss of the city. Then that guy did 47 damage. We held off the loss of the city, but to what end? How expensive would it be to buy our hero back? I'm not pressing any of the right buttons. 247. If we sold our Skywing, or our Skyfin, we still wouldn't be there. Well, alright. I'm going to call it here. Come back tomorrow for the start of the second new game in 2 days. Tomorrow, next time, whenever the next video goes up. It might go up later today because I missed a day there because of my stuff, my health stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna think real hard though before the next one. I'll spend some time cogitating. I'm gonna come up with some new strategies. I'm gonna figure this out. Come back next time and see what it is that I've learned, and I'll see you then.